being able to walk today is thanks to preserving yesterday. Welcome to Senior Healthy Tips 50, the place where we bring you trustworthy, easy to understand, and practical health knowledge, designed specifically for those over 50 who want to live healthier, live actively, and live with purpose. Today, I want to invite you to reflect deeply with me on something that may seem simple, but is actually at the root of so many changes after the age of 60. It's this: your legs start to weaken before you even realize it. Sounds like an exaggeration. Maybe. You might be thinking to yourself, I can still walk just fine. It's just a little leg pain, probably the weather. Older people are supposed to slow down, right? But let me ask you a question, one you can't ignore. When was the last time you truly felt free and in control of your legs? Was it when you crossed the street quickly without holding on to someone? Was it when you stood up from a chair without needing your hands? Or was it so long ago that you didn't even notice how strong your legs used to be? Then, the small signs start creeping in. You walk slower. You tire faster. Stairs feel harder. You sit down and then stand up only to feel a little dizzy. You think it's just aging, but in reality, it's a warning. A quiet signal that if you don't take action, it's not just your legs that will weaken. Your memory, your heart, your balance, and your independence will all start slipping away, one slow step at a time. But don't worry, because in this video I'm going to share with you 7 simple, easy-to-find foods that help restore leg muscle and build lasting strength. Gentle but powerful exercises. The very same routines I've used to help hundreds of seniors prevent falls and improve balance. And the dangerous myths that if you don't catch in time could lead to rapid leg decline. You'll be surprised to learn, with just 1 egg, 1 glass of water, or 1 proper step, you can begin to transform your muscle and bone system in just 30 days. And if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even older, this is the golden window to reclaim control of your legs. But before we dive into all the tips and strategies, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Senior Healthy Tips 50 Plus. It tells us that you care about this kind of content, and it gives our team the motivation to keep creating even more helpful videos for the senior community. So, are you ready? Sit back, find a comfortable position, and join me on this journey. Part 1. Why your legs are the first to weaken. Have you ever noticed that your legs are often the first to signal that your body is aging? After the age of 30, we begin to lose about 3 to 5% of muscle mass per decade, a process called sarcopenia. And after 60, that rate nearly doubles. Muscles weaken, bones become brittle, joints lose their flexibility, and the nerves that once sent signals swiftly now take longer to react. Your balance worsens. You feel back pain, muscle cramps, and you're more prone to falls. I once treated a woman named Linda, 72 years old, a retired yoga teacher. Years of poor eating and limited movement had slowly eroded her flexibility. Then one morning, a minor slip in the bathroom broke her hip. She spent 3 months in a wheelchair, and she told me quietly, I never thought it all started just because my legs weren't as steady as before. The cause wasn't just muscle loss. It was also hormonal decline, chronic low-grade inflammation, and the gradual disconnect between the brain and the muscles, making every step more difficult. Weak legs mean poor blood flow. And when blood circulation drops, your heart works harder, and your brain receives less oxygen and stimulation, leading to cognitive decline. In fact, studies from King's College London reveal that leg strength is a more accurate predictor of life expectancy than even blood pressure. Strong legs don't just help you stand tall. They support your heart, sharpen your mind, and preserve your independence. So if you've noticed unsteady steps, dizziness when standing, or leg fatigue even after light activity, don't ignore those signs. They are your body's quiet warnings. And the good news, you can start changing that today. Part 2. Your legs, the foundation of your body and mind. Your legs aren't just tools for getting from point A to point B. They're the foundation of your body, the support system for your heart, your brain, and your freedom. The calf muscles, especially the lower leg, act like a second heart. With every step you take, they contract and create pressure, pushing blood from the lower limbs back to the heart. This promotes circulation, lowers the risk of blood clots, and improves your overall cardiovascular function. Strong legs also mean better balance, which is critical because falls are the #1 reason older adults end up in the hospital. But the benefits don't stop at the physical. More and more studies are showing that leg strength is deeply connected to brain function. According to the Journal of Gerontology, seniors with stronger leg muscles perform better on memory and cognitive tests. Why? Because leg movement sends powerful signals to the nervous system, boosting blood flow to the brain and stimulating the growth of new brain cells. Yes, moving your legs can literally keep your brain young. And that's not all. King's College London reaffirmed that leg strength predicts longevity better than both blood pressure and cholesterol. Why? Because those with strong legs tend to live active, independent lives, free from the chronic conditions that come with a sedentary lifestyle. Now picture this: a person who can walk 30 minutes a day, climb a few stairs without holding on, and stand steadily while cooking their own meals. That person isn't just physically fit. They're mentally sharp and confident in daily life. But when legs weaken, the body falls into a dangerous cycle: less movement, muscle loss, poor circulation, brain fog, more anxiety, even less motivation to move. That's why taking care of your legs isn't just about staying mobile. It's about preserving your heart health, your cognitive strength, and your dignity to live independently. Because a strong body starts with strong legs. 7 superfoods that keep your legs strong after 60, build muscle, improve balance, prevent falls. Dear friend, have you ever noticed that when we talk about healthy eating, we usually think of weight loss, blood sugar control, or heart health? But rarely do we think about this. Your diet is what determines whether your legs will stay strong for the next 10 years or not. After you turn 60, your body doesn't absorb nutrients like it used to. A quiet deficiency in protein, omega-3s, vitamins, and minerals can directly impact your leg muscles, knee joints, your sense of balance, and your risk of falling. And for older adults, a single fall can be the first step toward losing independence. Let me ask you this. Are you eating enough of the right foods to protect your legs every day? Do you know which foods are easy to find, nutrient-rich, and build strength without relying on supplements or pills? Today, I'll share with you 7 superfoods I always recommend to my older patients. Those looking to recover or maintain strength in their legs. These foods aren't expensive. They aren't exotic, but their effects clear, powerful, and proven, both in research and in the real-life story. 1. Eggs, not just breakfast, but building blocks for muscle. Did you know that just 1 to 2 eggs a day can provide enough leucine, an amino acid that plays a key role in activating muscle growth after a meal? Eggs contain complete protein, are easy to digest, and are especially suited for seniors with sensitive digestive systems. A 2020 study published in Nutrients confirmed eggs are among the most effective sources of protein for fighting age-related muscle loss. I often tell my patients, you don't need steak every day. Start with an egg and some greens. Simple, affordable, and incredibly effective. 2. Salmon, reduce joint inflammation, rebuild muscle and bone. As we age, silent inflammation in the joints becomes a hidden enemy, causing stiffness, pain while climbing stairs, and discomfort during walks. The omega-3s in salmon help extinguish that silent fire. Plus, salmon is naturally rich in vitamin D, which boosts calcium absorption and helps strengthen your bones. Real story, Mrs. Janice, 68 years old, once believed she couldn't walk more than 5 minutes. After replacing red meat with salmon and adding light walks 3 times a week, she began attending a Tai Chi class every morning at the wellness center. I never thought just changing what I eat would change how I live, she said with a smile. 3. Pumpkin seeds, small minerals, big impact. Magnesium plays a critical role in muscle contraction and relaxation. A lack of it is why many seniors suffer from leg cramps at night, trembling calves, or unexplained fatigue. Just a handful of pumpkin seeds each day, as a snack sprinkled on yogurt or stirred into soup, can naturally replenish magnesium and help your muscles recover. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc and omega-6s, both key for muscle repair. I often say, if you don't like taking magnesium pills, let pumpkin seeds do it for you, naturally. And 4. Greek yogurt, good for the gut, great for your muscles. Here's the thing about aging. Even if you eat enough protein, your body may not absorb it efficiently. The reason? Weaker digestion and imbalanced gut microbiota. Greek yogurt, with its probiotics, helps restore gut health, which in turn boosts the absorption of protein and minerals. Add chia seeds or oats, and it becomes a soft, nourishing muscle booster for your legs. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that better gut health leads directly to improved muscle synthesis in older adults. 5. Quinoa, the ancient grain that fuels long-lasting muscle. Unlike white rice, quinoa is a complex carbohydrate. It won't spike your blood sugar, and it provides long-lasting energy throughout the day. More importantly, quinoa contains all essential amino acids, rare in plant-based foods, making it an excellent choice for muscle building. For vegetarian or low-meat diets, it's the perfect substitute. I often recommend cook it, mix it in salads, or use it in place of rice. Light on the stomach, firm on the legs. 6. Almonds, antioxidants that protect your muscle fibers. Vitamin E, found abundantly in almonds, is a powerful antioxidant that shields your muscle cells from oxidative stress, a major cause of weakness and soreness after 60. A small handful of unsalted almonds after a light workout or before bedtime can support muscle recovery, help you feel more refreshed in the morning, and reduce soreness overnight. Have you made almonds part of your daily routine yet? If not, try it for 7 days and feel the difference. 7. Lentils, the plant-based meat friendly to aging digestion. Lentils provide plant protein, iron, and fiber, all essential to maintaining muscle mass, preventing anemia, and managing blood sugar levels. For older adults who experience bloating or discomfort from meat, lentils are a smart, gentle substitute, easy to cook, easy to chew, and budget-friendly. Many of my patients who eat lentils regularly and take short daily walks report major improvements in stamina. No more shortness of breath, no more aching legs on gentle slopes. Dear friend, your legs aren't getting weaker just because you're aging, but because your body is missing the raw materials to rebuild itself. Your body is like a wooden house. If you don't refuel it, it slowly wears down, beam by beam, joint by joint. So don't wait until you fall to think about your bones. Don't wait until the pain comes to worry about your muscles. Start now, one meal, one ingredient at a time, so your legs can carry you wherever you want to go. For 10, 15, maybe even 20 more vibrant years. Which of these foods are already part of your routine? Let me know in the comments, or tag a loved one who needs this gentle reminder. And if you'd like a 7-day meal guide using these foods, just type "I need the 7-day meal plan," and I'll personally send it to you. Part 4, Staying Hydrated, the most forgotten key to stronger legs. I remember a patient. Her name was Evelyn. She was 74 years old, petite, polite, and always wore a soft wool scarf with embroidered flowers. One day she came into my clinic and said, "Doctor, I can't go on my morning walks anymore, just a few steps, and I feel dizzy. My toes start tingling." I checked her blood pressure, blood sugar, and heart. Nothing was out of the ordinary. Then I asked, "How much water do you drink every day?" She hesitated, smiled shyly, and said, "Well, I don't really like water." What sounded like an innocent answer turned out to be the root of the problem. Did you know that your muscles are made up of 75% water? Without enough water, your muscle cells can't contract or relax properly. Every biological process in the muscle, from rebuilding fibers to sending nerve signals to generating energy, slows down. The result: muscle fatigue, cramps, heavy legs, poor balance. You can eat all the eggs, salmon, and quinoa you want, but if you're not drinking enough water, those nutrients won't be absorbed or delivered where your muscles need them most. Are you thirsty without even knowing it? One common mistake among seniors is this: you don't feel thirsty, so you think you don't need to drink. But here's the truth. As we age, the sensation of thirst becomes weaker due to changes in the nervous system. according to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. People aged 65 and up experience a 30–40% drop in thirst perception compared to younger adults, which means many older adults live in a constant state of mild dehydration without even realizing it. Have you ever had a mild headache, felt dizzy when standing up, or experienced tingling in your hands and feet? Don't jump to conclusions. It might not be a serious illness. It might just be your body whispering, "I'm thirsty." How does dehydration affect your legs? Nighttime cramps, a classic sign of water and electrolyte imbalance. Poor balance, dehydration reduces blood volume, causing a slight drop in blood pressure when changing positions, leading to dizziness and fall risk. Less endurance when walking. Water is the vehicle that carries glucose and oxygen to muscle cells. Without it, energy supply drops dramatically. Joint pain. Your joints need water to produce synovial fluid. That slippery liquid that keeps your knees moving smoothly. Without enough water, joints dry out, inflame, and ache. How much water is enough? If you're between 65 and 75, you should drink about 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day. That's roughly 8 cups. And that's not counting extra fluid needed in hot weather, after exercise, or if you're on diuretics. And water doesn't just mean plain water. It includes clear soups, light herbal teas, unsweetened juices, coconut water, or hydrating fruits like watermelon, oranges, and cucumbers. Pro tip: don't wait until you feel thirsty. Start a routine, 1 glass right after waking up, 1 before each meal, and 1 in the early afternoon. Let me ask you, when was the last time you drank a full glass of water without rushing? Have you had leg cramps in the middle of the night, or felt lightheaded when getting out of bed? Do you carry a water bottle with you during the day? For a long time, I used to think everyone knows they should drink water. But after working with older adults for years, I've realized that the simplest things are often the most forgotten. And sadly, when water is ignored over time, the consequences are far from simple. So if you care about your legs, your independence, and your balance, don't treat water like just another drink. Treat it as the foundation that allows every other healthy habit to work. Part 5. Leg Strength Recovery. Use your legs to save your life. Eating right is just the beginning, but if you don't move, it's like building a house with no foundation. To keep your legs strong, you must use them gently, consistently, and correctly. 1 squats and lunges, power from basic moves. These are simple yet powerful exercises, especially effective for seniors. Squats engage your front and back thigh muscles, your glutes, and even your core. Lunges, stepping forward and lowering your knee, improve flexibility and joint coordination from hips to ankles. I once taught Mrs. Carol, 70 years old, to do squats beside her bed 5 times every morning. After 2 weeks, she stood up without needing support. I feel like I've rewound the clock by 10 years, she told me. Harvard Health 2021 confirms just 12 weeks of squats and lunges improve balance and reduce fall risk by up to 40% in people over 65. 2.1. Leg stands. Simple, but surprisingly tough. You might think it's just standing right, but try standing on one leg for 30 seconds, eyes closed. And you'll feel your legs, core, and brain all working to keep you steady. This is one of the best exercises for retraining brain, muscle coordination after 60, which is essential for fall prevention. Try this. Do it while brushing your teeth. Stand on one leg at the sink. It's quick, easy, and incredibly effective. 3 brisk walking, the free pill for heart, legs, and mind. No need to run a marathon. Just walk briskly 30 minutes a day. Break it into 3 sessions of 10 minutes if needed. You'll improve circulation, strengthen muscle, reduce inflammation, and boost your mood with endorphins. I often tell patients, you don't need to run. Just walk a little faster than yesterday. That's how you stay ahead of aging. The American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate activity weekly for adults over 65. And walking is the perfect choice. For rebounding, light steps, big results. Ever stood on a mini trampoline? Just gentle bouncing on that soft surface can activate your entire system. From lymph flow to leg strength to your balance control. Rebounding is not only great for your legs, it also reduces stress and improves sleep. One of my patients, 74 years old, was battling depression after retiring. After 3 weeks of rebounding, just 5 minutes a day, he said, I feel like I'm 40 again. Part 6. Your calves, the silent second heart. When you walk, your calves contract to pump blood from your legs back up to your heart. This action is called the muscle pump of the venous circulation. But if your calves are weak, blood can pool, causing swollen feet, heavy legs, and increasing the risk of blood clots. Have you ever felt tingling in your feet or heaviness in your legs after sitting too long? That might be your calves crying for help. Try these exercises to strengthen your second heart. Calf raises, stand tall, rise onto your toes and lower back down. Do 20 reps every morning. No equipment needed. Light jump rope. Just 30 seconds of bouncing in place can wake up your heart, muscles, and reflexes. Stair climbing. Every step becomes a mini workout for your calves and hamstrings. Seated calf raise machine focuses on your soleus muscle, key for balance and prolonged standing. Circulation Journal found that doing calf raises twice a day for 8 weeks can boost venous blood flow in older adults by nearly 30%. Part 7. Listen to your legs before they speak through a fall. I've seen far too many patients who only start caring about their legs after they break a hip, after a fall in the bathroom, or after they're confined to a wheelchair, dependent on others. Please don't let that be your story. You can eat right with enough protein, leafy greens, and omega-3s. You can drink enough, about 1.5 to 2 liters of fluid each day. You can move gently. With one-leg stands, brisk walks, or squats, you can take care of yourself if you start today. Trusted sources agree. Journal of Gerontology. Leg strength correlates positively with executive brain function and longevity in older adults. King's College London 2015. Leg power is a better predictor of aging than blood pressure or cholesterol. National Institute on Aging. Falls are the leading cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries among older Americans. So let me ask you, What did you do today to protect your legs? Will you keep sitting? Or will you stand up and take your first active step toward change? Today, we've taken a short but meaningful journey together. We explored why your legs are the first part of your body to signal something is changing. We learned about simple yet powerful foods like eggs, salmon, lentils, and almonds that don't just fuel your muscles, but keep your bones, joints, and heart working in harmony. We stood on one leg, we walked faster, we did calf raises to awaken your second heart, the calves that have served you quietly for decades. And you now know, even just a few days of dehydration can leave your muscles tired, your balance shaky, and your sense of independence slowly slipping away. But the most important takeaway from today's video is not just information, not just a list of 7 foods or 5 exercises. It's a gentle reminder that you still have the power to take charge of your legs. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 85, it's never too late to start. Every step you take today is a choice. And if you can still walk, if you can still stand, please cherish that ability. Because not everyone your age still has that precious gift. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced weak legs, poor balance, or leg cramps? What habits are you practicing to keep your legs strong each day? Share your story in the comments below, because your story might inspire someone else. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Senior Healthy Tips 50+, so we can continue bringing you more videos that matter every week. Oh, and if you'd like a 7-day meal plan or a gentle workout schedule tailored for adults over 60, just comment, "I need a 7-day plan" below, and our team will send it to you for free. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for loving and taking care of your legs. And I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue learning how to age with strength, confidence, and dignity. Wishing you lasting health, starting from every step you take.